Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rashawn427, and today I actually want to come here and talk about the tag team match, which we all knew was going to happen, but now it's actually official. I want to talk about all the possibility with this tag team match, everything going on. Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth. Now, a lot of people thought that this wasn't going to happen just because Seth was wrestling inside of the match. Now, we're going to have 3 people pulling double duty at WrestleMania. I want to talk about this first thing. As far as the women getting overshadowed, it's going to happen anyway. The women were going to get overshadowed whether they switched it up and The Rock just wasn't wrestling, he was in somebody's corner. But the problem was The Rock got into ring shape, and basically they have to have him wrestle. Now, the women will get screwed for a 3rd straight year of not having a main event. So I think they're pretty much, well, I can't even say that. I thought they were guaranteed to get a main event this year, but I can't even say the women be guaranteed to get a main event next year. I mean, it just is what it is. You put on the biggest thing last. Stone Cold and Kevin Owens was the biggest thing. What was that? The tag team match between the Usos, the same as and Kevin Owens were the biggest thing. Like, let's be completely honest. Charlotte and Rhea was fantastic. Maybe it was the greatest women's match of all time, but the build to it did not warrant it to main event. Especially Ronda and Charlotte, main event in WrestleMania in 38? No, absolutely not. Now, this year, first of all, Bayley and Io was never going to main event WrestleMania. It was going to be Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley, which that's not happening. I mean, this tag team match is going to main event night 1, and then Cody and Seth are going to, Cody and Roman are going to main event night 2, and it's just going to be, it is what it is. I mean, hopefully next year they can get a main event. Would I have loved to see them get a main event? Yes. I don't think The Rock should have even involved himself this year, period, because if The Rock didn't involve himself, then they would have got the main event. Actually, Punk getting injured. Actually, the crazy thing about it is that it's funny that Punk getting injured helped the woman, because Punk and Seth was going to main event. Then The Rock coming back actually hurt the woman main eventing. So, I mean, that just is what it is. But Punk wasn't injured. He would have been in the main event of WrestleMania. I mean, Punk and Seth would have been the biggest thing. Yeah, the biggest thing out of Cody and Roman Reigns. But let's get to this tag team match. Now, a lot of people are saying Seth is going to lose. I don't necessarily say that's the case all the way. I don't see them pinning Cody. Now, you might say if I say Seth is not losing, they're not pinning Cody. Could Cody and Seth win? Yes. But I don't know if they would give Cody back-to-back wins. Now, what I was proposing was Rock versus Cody 1-on-1. Cody beats Rock, and then Cody beats Roman. Are they going to give all that to Cody? Is Rock willing to give all that to Cody inside of one weekend? Now, there's a chance that Cody could lose night 2, which I think is an absolute awful idea, but I'm not even getting to that right now. But as far as this tag team match goes, giving Cody back-to-back wins, potentially, that's kind of off. Now, if Cody and Seth lose, and then Cody loses to Roman, I really don't see how that can happen, and that be all right with Cody, and that makes Cody looks better and stuff like that. So I think if Roman and Rock win, which how do you get out of the loophole of it being bloodline rules? Like, how do you do that? Because do you have The Rock just turn on him? Do you have Austin show up? Do you have Seth just interfere? But then they did that last year when the Usos came out to attack Cody, and then they had Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens fend them off. So you kind of already did that last year. So, I mean, I know everybody's saying that Rock and Roman are just going to win, which I could definitely see that being the case. But you end off night 1 on a bad note. But do you have Rock turn on Roman inside this match? I mean, I don't think that Seth taking a pin is so clear cut the way I hear people talking. I personally do not believe that. I do not believe that it's as clear cut as people are saying that Seth is just going to take the pin. I know he's the most expendable, to be honest. He's the one to take the pin. But then he has a whole world championship match the next night, that's just what you do when you book this tag team match. That's the corner that you put yourself in when you book this tag team match. But yeah, I just think it's very interesting. I'm probably going to go with Rock and Roman winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lost. And then you have the bloodline bar from ringside, which I want a one-on-one match between Cody and Roman. Just one-on-one, clear cut. I don't want all this interference because it's like Roman matches it would just be the same old. Like, they're going to have all this interference. And even if Roman loses, it's like, you still have all this interference. Like, how many times is he going to have interference? How is he the greatest of all time? And I understand it's the body of work and stuff like that. But it's like, how can you consider yourself the greatest of all time if you just cheat every time you go out there to wrestle? Like, it's just stupid to me. It's crazy to me. But I'm gonna go with Rock and Roman. I would not be surprised if Cody and Seth actually won. I would have did the one-on match between Cody and Rock, which I actually think that can come later on down the line. They talking about The Rock fighting at Saudi. Now, maybe we get Rock and Roman in a Saudi show. Maybe we get that. But I'm thinking that they're saving that for next year's Mania, in the main event. But who can Rock face? I mean, he can face Seth, but everybody wants to see Rock and Seth. Who can Rock? My question is, who can Rock face that'll be big enough for a Saudi show? And you could put the title on the line if Cody actually wins. You can do Cody and Rock at a Saudi show. That'll be great to actually do, because then you have Rock wrestle at a Saudi show. Let's say do another tag team match, they could do that. But you have Rock and Cody wrestle at a Saudi show and do it like that. But this tag team match is pretty much the biggest tag team match in WrestleMania history. This will probably be the biggest tag team match ever. They'll hype it up. The tagline for this Mania, biggest tag team match, biggest WrestleMania match ever. That's what this will be of all time. But yeah, just tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this tag team match? Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.